Storm Team 3 weather with Tom Kiffin.
And a rainy day across the central and western UP. Let's look at some of our rainfall amounts. We've had anywhere from 1.5 inches of rain right there on the border at Lando Lakes to 0.8 of an inch of rain Iron Mountain, just under a ½ inch for Houghton. And then as you can see, as you go to the east, not much, if any, in the way of rain. And in fact, Newberry, eastern UP, not getting a drop today. As we look at our Local 3 radar network, we continue with a flash flood watch, and that's in effect for Gogebic County, Ontonagon County, westward along the shore along US 2 into Wisconsin towards Ashland, Wisconsin, and then eventually Duluth. That's because the soils are just already so saturated, and we're expecting potentially more rain moving in. So any rain out west is just going to be insult to injury at this point, and any rain could cause some flooding. So just be careful if you're traveling west towards Ironwood or even further west towards Duluth, Minnesota through the weekend, because there could be some possible washed out roadways, some flooded roadways. Just be careful. As we look at the rainfall amounts, zooming all the way into western Gogebic County, anywhere from 4 to 5 inches around the Ironwood area today, and that's why they had some flooded roadways in the far western UP. As we take you into the Keweenaw, we transition over from heavy rain to gusty winds, what we saw after the batch or the complex of rain and thunderstorms moved on through. We had anywhere from 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. There's a 40 mile an hour wind gust at Standard Rock Lighthouse. As we take you into the central UP, anywhere from 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. Look at Sawyer around 2-3 o'clock this afternoon. They had a wind gust of 48 miles per hour. And as we close you into Marquette, that 58 mile per hour wind gust you see right there, that was actually measured on a freighter coming into Marquette. And around town, Marquette, 43 mile per hour wind gust was the top wind gust. So as we look at Local 3 radar network as a whole, you can see another complex of rain showers and thunderstorms moving through Green Bay and the Fox Cities currently. That is headed for lower Michigan, but more complexes of showers and thunderstorms are expected to develop upstream, like this one right here, and these could and may move through upper Michigan throughout the weekend. So just be on guard for some rain shower and thunderstorm chances throughout the weekend, some of which could produce some heavy rainfall. And then I think potentially as we get towards Sunday, some of these storms could produce some hail and stronger winds. That may happen all weekend, but I think the better chance is going to be on Sunday. So what's ahead here? Here's how temperatures are going to pan on out. It's going to be humid, but if we sit in the rain and clouds tomorrow or Sunday, temperatures are in the 70s, but if the sun comes out, temperatures are going to take off into the 80s, and in fact, we could go well into the 80s. On and off storm chances. The main threat this weekend is heavy rain, but just be on guard for hail and possible stronger winds, especially as we get towards the second half of the weekend. Current temperatures are in the 60s. A few spots like downtown Marquette, Coast Guard 55, and Houghton are in the 50s. Here's your temperature forecast for tonight. Temperatures pretty much stay right where they're at in the 60s. A few spots could drop into the 50s, and everybody is pretty much the same forecast. A humid weekend, a warm weekend, and then we start cooling things off as we go into Monday, and then it's a dry forecast as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. And as we continue onward into the eastern UP, it's the same deal. Everybody 70s and 80s. Rain, thunderstorms, rain could be heavy at times. Cooler on Monday, dry on Tuesday and Wednesday. Into the Keweenaw we go. There's your rain and thunderstorm chances, and then cooler on Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday dry and seasonable temperatures. And then finally for the interior west, I'll tell you what, if we do get some sunshine this weekend, temperatures could take off well into the 80s for Saturday and Sunday, but turning cooler on Monday. You can always get your latest weather forecast